I'm back. I have another message. All right, let's just hop right into it. So I'm picking up a situation where there is a man. Okay, so there's a man who is in fact married. Okay, and he comes up with the emperor energy. So he's married, but then at the same time he has a wife who comes up as like the knight of wands energy. She her energy is, maybe she's on drugs. I don't know. I don't I don't really know how to explain her energy because it's like if he's if he is in the emperor energy, but she's coming up in the knight of wands energy, they're not a match. Okay, so maybe she's someone who cheats a lot. Her energy seems very hype like or hyper. So either she is like a drug addict or she got some type of like hyper energy, like she can't sit still, or she cheats a lot, like she could just cheat for no fucking reason. Like she don't really need a reason to cheat. She just cheats. You know what I'm saying? But it feels like she's always running around. She always got to be moving. She always got to do something. So she could be on drugs. Okay. Then there is another woman here, and her energy is very stank. It's very nasty. It's very disgusting. She is very repulsive. She's giving very strong Leo energy or like earth energy. Okay, that could be in her birth chart, but her energy is very nasty. It's very disgusting. um I'm getting like an asshole energy around her. It's just very repulsive. She's coming up in an energy where it's like she don't really got a title. You know what I'm saying? She supposedly allegedly is someone's girlfriend. She supposedly allegedly is someone's mistress. It's really like shaky. Like it's like we don't really know how she fits in this situation. We don't know who she is. Maybe she don't know who she is. She could have identity issues. But I think it just shows that she doesn't really have a title with him. That's just what it is. But then there are other women as well too in this situation, and then they're coming up as like workers. Okay, so they're either sex workers, they're concubines, whatever you want to call this. Now, I'm getting another situation where either your sister could be involved in this, and or this could be a situation pertaining to something that is involving your sister. So the person who has the nasty stank ass energy, okay, that's very repulsive. Um, I want to give this person a name so we can just move forward. Hold on. What is the nasty stink ass person energy? How are we going to refer to this individual? We're going to call them a Leo because this is the energy that this person is coming up as. So we just gonna call this person Leo, okay? Whether this is a Leo or this person has Leo placements, or they're just coming up in this energy. So the person who got the nasty stink ass energy, Leo. This individual, she could have some type of beef with your sister, okay? Or she has a beef with her own sister. I'm getting an energy where someone tried to set up either a robbery or someone tried to set up for their sister or someone else's sister or your sister, whatever, to be killed, knowing that they were going to set you up with like a married man or something of that nature. So essentially, what was going to happen was, I guess they were going to try to set you up with a married man, and then they knew that this, like I said, the wife of his is coming up as like a crackhead or a hype, or she's very hyper, or whatever. Maybe she's just very impulsive and she is irrational. But anyways, so it feels like somebody, all these people work together, or they know of each other. They're all collaborating together. I feel like the man, he normally like lures women in and things of that nature to sleep with them. It's almost like he has some type of dynamic where he's trying to have this like, oh, I don't know what he wants to call it. It's a polygamy type of situation. Okay, so your sister could either be involved in this. Your sister could have tried to set you up, or this is someone who has a issue with your sister. Okay, so the Leo energy, which is the bitch with the stank ass energy and the attitude, could have tried to get you involved in it, your sister involved with it, or she's just bringing other women to be involved in it. She is the individual who is, in fact, like the master culprit in this situation. She is the individual who has the motive. Okay, I feel like either she has tried to get this man put in jail, or either if he's not in jail now, she wants to get this man put in jail because she essentially found out that he either wanted your sister or he wanted you or he wants somebody else, okay? And the fact that I guess she's invested a lot of time with this man. Like she's like, it feels like she travels with this man. She could travel all over the world with this man, or she goes to travel to see this man or something like that. Like she's been really investing a lot of time with this man, is what I'm getting, even though the fact that he's married, right? So she's been essentially holding down her position of having no title. And she feels like she's entitled to have a relationship with this man. But it feels like when she found out that he was attracted to somebody else, whoever that may be, you, your sister, somebody else, whoever the other person is, who he actually sees as his like empress energy. So he actually sees somebody else as a wife, okay? Then that was when she became attracted to him for the fact that he no longer wanted to be a part of this little ploy of luring women in type of thing or whatever. So she could have, in fact, saw that he was very much invested and interested in you. She could have tried to get him to lure you in back in October, okay? Or, yeah, it could have been back in October, or this could have been like 7 years. She's been plotting on you. Okay. Now, for some of you, this might be one scenario. For some of you, you might have multiple weird bitches in your energy who is carrying this energy. So it could be, for some of you, this is one person. And for others of you, this is like multiple bitches who got some type of motive or hidden agenda towards you. There's a private investigator in this situation, and this private investigator keeps coming up. So this private investigator is either someone who's related to you, who took a case, and then they find out that you are the person who these people have been trying to set up, kill, get robbed, or got you involved in some bullshit that you don't even know about, or it is your family members who have been doing this to somebody else, or it's the fucking private investigators, fucking family members, or they know this family. Okay. So that is the thing that I'm feeling that's coming up as well too. There's a fucking private investigator here. For some of you, your job could have hired this private investigator to follow you. Your family could have hired this private investigator to follow you, or this could be someone who's in fact like a detective working with the law enforcement. But a private investigator was hired to investigate this situation because it also feels like there's a lot going on here. I feel like whoever this nasty person is, they have uh they have nasty energy. This could be someone who's killed people before or had people killed, or they've done black magic on individuals to get people killed. Like I'm getting like insurance fraud around this person. Okay, I feel like what also stems with the situation is that someone could have had a weird relationship or dynamic with their grandmother or something of that nature. Okay, and this grandmother could have like taught this person how to be a prostitute or how to do black magic or how to do something when it came to like living or leeching off of men, okay, or like being what is that called, like a maiden, you know what I mean? Like she sluts other women out, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that's the word, a maiden, a madam. I think that's what I'm looking for, a madam. So her grandma could have taught her this. Okay, this could be something she inherited from her grandmother, and or because her grandmother passed away, that could have been something that she ended up turning to when she didn't have anywhere else to go. So either way, that's some of the energy I'm picking up for someone in this situation. It feels like I said, whoever this man is, he has a lot of individuals who's attached to him. But then at the same time, he wants to go towards somebody new. So now it's almost like an uproar. And I feel like whoever this person is with the nasty ass bad energy, I feel like there are other individuals like I feel like when he's like talked to other women, okay, they all don't like this person. Like, so like I said, she's always around, she's always in the vicinity or something, okay, and they don't like this person. It's something about her energy is so nasty. And like I said, now it's because she's killed people, she has bodies on her, she does black magic, she also does insurance fraud, you know what I'm saying? And it's also the energy of she's the one who sets the shit up. Like she's the orchestrator of this, you know what I'm saying? Like she's playing her role of trying to make it seem like I guess she don't want to be detected, but her energy just is nasty, you know what I'm saying? So all these women would in common probably have told this man, yes, they have all told him that they don't get a good vibe from this fucking woman. They don't get a good vibe from her. Now, the other thing about this woman with this badass energy is she may proclaim that she has mental health issues, or people think she has mental health issues. And I feel like she does, but I feel like a lot of this stems from her having spiritual mental health issues. Now, I feel like she has demonic attachments to her because of, obviously, if you start killing people, you have no remorse for it. You know, you're doing black magic on people for no fucking reason. You are committing, you're committing all types of crimes and things of that nature, then yeah, that's a fucking guilty conscience following this person around. So this person may always have fucking headaches or migraines or some shit like that, but it's because this bitch is a criminal. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in one essence, this man is trying to protect this individual, or he was initially trying to protect her, but what he don't realize is that she has been trying to fucking set him up to go to jail because I feel like that's been her plan for the last either 7 months or 7 years. She could have met him back in July, on July 2nd. July 2nd is relevant in this situation. So she is coming up as well as someone who is a stalker, abuser. Okay. I'm hearing a narcissist. Um, she does a lot, but I feel like he keeps her around because she could probably, I guess, get him put in jail, or she already has got him put in jail. But I feel like that was her plan. So if she hasn't did it yet, then that is what she's going to do. She's going to attempt to manipulate a situation where she gets him to come over to her, and then she's going to say that he has been stalking her or attacking her or some shit like that. So either she's trying to get him killed, which would be premeditated because she already knows what she wants to do, and or she's trying to get him put in jail. So if this man is not already in jail, okay, I don't feel like he may be deceased, but if he is, well, this bitch did it. And if it has not happened yet, then that is what she has been premeditating to do, and that is what she feels will make her very proud. Okay, she's gonna be proud to do that because she doesn't want him to leave and go towards someone else. So somehow this is a business, okay, with them luring these other women in and then getting other women to lure other women in, and then anyone that she feels threatened by, this could be when she wants to try to kill someone. You know what I'm saying? um that's that. What else am I picking up? I asked what initially made these women attracted to this man, okay? Because it's not just her, but she is the main problem. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just saying her energy sticks out very strongly. Like his wife energy is not even really relevant in here. It's more like she sees herself not as his wife, but she sees herself as someone who, like I said, the maiden, the madam, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So she looks at herself like that, whether he's given her this title or she's just kind of taken on this title herself. You know what I'm saying? She feels like she's the HBIC when it comes to this little sex ring or this little conglomerate of whatever the fuck they want to call this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I asked what initially attracted her and these other women to this man. And initially, I guess it was the fact that he kind of has a ID, I don't give a fuck type of energy, and he really don't, because it really seems like he's just focused on money. Okay, he's really just focused on money. He really just focuses, like he really just focuses on money. He only with them for the money or some shit like that. And or it could just be a situation where he don't really, he's not really interested in them because he feels like that they don't exude the type of traits that he's interested in. Like they're not really about their business. And I asked like how did he see them? And then I'll tell you how they see him. I asked how did he see them? And the energy that came up was the what is it? It was this. It was the Knight of Earth in reverse, how he sees them. So this could be someone who sees them as like very irresponsible. They're disorganized. I'm getting like he just don't see them as being very like, I don't know. Oh, I'm getting special needs as well too. So these could be women who like, I don't know if he maybe this woman specifically seeks out like women who have like special needs issues or some shit like that, because this is the second damn like time that this is coming through. So this could be someone who goes to like mental health clinics or shit like that, where like or they specifically target women who have like disabilities or some type of issues or some shit like that. So she may work with people like that. Okay, she may work with people like that or come across a lot of people like that, and then she puts this man on to them. So yeah, so maybe that's what they trying to do. Their whole little thing is to like collect checks from people who got disability or mental health issues or some shit like that. Or she works somehow with these individuals, whether she works at an agency and or she just comes into contact with these individuals. But those are definitely the people who I keep getting strongly that they employ or they get as concubines or whatever the fuck this is. Um, the other thing that I'm picking up as well too is that yeah, he's just really more focused on money, his stability, things of that nature. But then he's also interested in the person who's not interested in him. So he wants the person who doesn't want him. They want him because he doesn't want them. And yeah, that's just kind of what it feels like. He wants the person who doesn't want him and or the person who he can't have because whatever. I haven't really touched into that person's energy. I did pick up that there was another individual who did end up getting pregnant. Okay. I don't know. If somebody, what happened to the person who got pregnant? I don't know if this person's still pregnant or if the person lost a baby. But I feel like she could have got jumped. The person who had the baby could have got beat up or attacked or jumped by this group of women. This person orchestrated it. Okay. This person would have orchestrated it. Yep. She was the one who had this woman jumped. Yep. When she found out that she was pregnant, she had this woman jumped. I don't know. I don't know what happened to the baby because I don't know if this is what they still trying to investigate, or I don't know if the baby actually is here. Okay, if the baby's here, then they're hiding the fact that there is a child still. But if there is no baby, then that could be what they're trying to get investigated. Like what happened to cause this person to lose this baby. But anyways, they essentially forced this woman into who they jumped, and then later got to join them, this group of women, and the wife, so that they could get this man put in jail. So they were essentially like they recruited her after they jumped her. So it sounds like a gang. Okay, she got initiated, jumped in. Something happened to the baby, or the baby, I don't know what happened to the baby. Either the baby is in hiding and protective services, maybe the CPS took the baby, I don't know. Or the baby did not make it, because she got jumped, whatever. So essentially what happened was they end up joining this little whatever this is cult, and then they told her like, okay, moving forward, like you got to either recruit more people or you have to let us know like when you see him talking to somebody else or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to like keep us in the loop on some shit. You know what I'm saying? So they could have had this little raggedy bitch spying on other people who they saw that he had interest in, or people who he was talking to, or things of that nature. Or they had her spying on a specific person. That could have been what happened, is what I'm seeing. But yeah, so she essentially is involved in this situation. So she could be in fact lying, okay, and covering up the facts, like with this investigation going on now, because now I guess they befriended her after they beat her ass, okay, either made her lose her baby or her baby is being hidden or in the hospital, or CPS came and took her damn baby wherever her baby went. You know what I'm saying? If her child did not pass away from her getting jumped, or if she just didn't end up having like if they beat her up real bad, she could have ended up just having a miscarriage. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it could have even been that. But beyond that, what I'm saying is she in fact is working with them. So if she's trying to spin some other ploy and get this man in trouble, well, she's in fact working with the people who got her jumped. So they also confronted her. Okay, they could have made her like apologize to the wife or some shit like that. And but she did have a conversation with the wife. She told the wife that she could have told the wife that she knew that she wasn't the only one, or she told the wife that like she knew. It feels like she didn't know. It feels like no, I'm sorry. It feels like she knew that she was not the only person because there was a lot of energy around options around her. So she knew, like, either she was telling the wife, like, oh, I know he's talking to other people, or I could tell you somebody else who he's talking to, or some shit like that. Or she knew going into fucking with him that he was dealing with somebody else. All of that is true. Okay. Was this woman in a relationship when she was fucking with him? Yes, she was. Was this woman married? This woman was married. Has this woman lied and said that she did not know that he was I guess, what am I trying to ask? What specifically has this woman been lying about? She's been lying about the fight. So she was in. So once again, she's been lying about the fight. So this could be when she got jumped, or if there's another person who got jumped, or if there's another person who they're attempting to get jumped. Okay, because this could be a situation where a situation is starting to get looked into because something could be reoccurring, and now they're starting to investigate further now to see what's going on. So she could be lying, either saying that this man orchestrated for her to get jumped, which he did not. He did not orchestrate for her to get jumped. It was a woman. It was this woman who orchestrated for her to get jumped. And now she's essentially a part of a gang. So I don't know why she's lying, saying she got jumped when now she's working with the same people who jumped her. So whoever she's going and telling to, if she's talking to law enforcement and things of that nature, or she's talking to a judge or some shit like that, she's just trying to get some money because that's what I'm seeing. She's trying to prove that she is stable and independent, but she's not. So she could be trying to get some type of judgment to go in her favor to prove that she is stable and independent. Why does this matter? I don't know. This would be some type of wish that she's trying to fulfill. Otherwise, maybe she got to leave, and this is what she's worried about. So she may have to move, or she may have to leave, or relocate, or some shit like that if she can't provide documentation showing that she is financially stable, financially secure, or able to provide for herself. So this is why she turned on this man, because I don't know where the money's supposed to come from, but I guess maybe she was promised to get some money if she went in online on this man. So maybe there's a lawsuit that they're trying to get taken out against this man, or maybe, I don't know, there's some other type of situation that she would be able to get some resources from if she lied on this man. So there could be another individual. It could be the nasty woman with that nasty ass energy. Maybe she has money and she's been saying that, she would provide money to this lady who got jumped and then later turned around and joined the people who jumped her. That she would get money. So this could be someone promising that she's going to get some money if she moves forward and either drop the case against these individuals, if there is, in fact, like, if she don't, let's say, if she don't press charges against these people who jumped her and she keep it secret, because now essentially, like I said, she's a part of a gang now, because that is how I see it. You got jumped, you got it. That essentially was your initiation, and now you're a part of this gang because you chose to go along with them, knowing damn well that these are the people who attacked you, and now you're lying on somebody else. Yeah, you're a gang member now. So she could be trying to lie on this man and get judgment from whoever this nasty, evil person is, who has premeditated trying to set this man up since July 2nd and or 7 months ago. Okay. So yeah, so either this woman is promising to give her some money, or either either some form or fashion. I don't know if there's a lawsuit going on against this man that they're trying to set up to get some money. I don't know where the money's coming from, essentially, but I feel like she's been promised some money, so that's why she, in fact, has turned and lied and said either that she wants to drop charges, either that she don't know what happened in the fight, or she's trying to lie and say that this man is the person who jumped her or some shit like that, or he raped her, or I don't know what the fuck. She could be lying, saying any type of shit, but whatever she's saying is a lie. It's very far-fetched and it's a lie. And she knowingly went into a situation. That's what I'm saying. She knowingly went into this situation knowing that she was not the only one. Okay, she knowingly put herself into a situation. So it's almost like if they went to her to propose her becoming a concubine or a streetwalker or a prostitute, whatever the fuck this was, she knew what the fuck she was getting into. And then she tried to turn around and change it all of a sudden because they got mad that she fucking got pregnant. Because I don't think that was maybe part of it, okay? I don't think that was part of it when they hired her. Okay, so yeah. She was in fact working with them, or she knew what her role was in this situation, working with these individuals. She turned around and got pregnant by this man, okay, or by one. I don't know if there's other people here. She got pregnant, okay, and they end up uh, attacking her because that wasn't part of it. Now, dear Lord. Okay. What else am I picking up? So yeah, so that was that situation with that individual. I just feel like, is there anything else we need to talk about this situation? There is a water sign. I'm hearing female. Okay, there's a water sign female that's involved in this situation as well too. Okay, so you can decipher from that who that person is. Um, and this person is very wicked, evil too. They have a very wicked spirit. This could be the individual who also, I don't know, I'm just getting a lot of jealous energy. This could be a person who's jealous of another family member. So either this is someone who's related to this man, or this is someone who's related to you. Okay? Who is mad and they're evil and they're jealous and they're trying to benefit. They're trying to get some type of benefit in this situation. Okay, that's the story. So there's another individual here as well too. It could be this person or another person. That person was coming up as earth sign energy, so that very well, in fact, could be a Taurus, or it's this person, or it's the whole group of individuals, whatever. But what I'm seeing is there was somebody who was mad when they found out that you graduated, okay, or that you achieved something. Okay, so whatever achievement that you have achieved, you graduated, you accomplished something, you did some type of huge, major, significant something. This is either in the past or this is something like that recently has happened. So let's say you got married in the past. This is a person who's mad because you end up getting married, and you may have not invited this person to your wedding, okay? This could be a situation where you graduated and this person is sad because you graduated, and or they're sad because they didn't get to come to your graduation, or you didn't invite them to your graduation. So it feels like there's another spirit here who as a wicked spirited individual who is upset. You could have in fact supposed to have received some type of major like gift, okay, which would have put you in a very stable situation. And whoever this person was in charge of giving this to you. So let's say if you accomplish something, um, if you were supposed to get a home or money to pay for a home, there was another individual who sabotaged you being able to get this. Now, I don't know if motherfuckers are lying saying that they gave it to you, and now people trying to figure out, like, well, why, where the money go, or why this person ain't come and said thank you, or I don't know, or what happened to the money. I don't think, I think people know that you didn't get this fucking money, but someone keeps trying to lie and say that either they gave it to somebody else because somebody else needed it more than you, or they're trying to say they don't fucking know what happened to this money. But I think they know for a fact that you did not get this damn money because nothing traces the fucking money back to you. Okay. And at the beginning, middle, end of the day, I don't know why a motherfucker wouldn't just come to you and ask you where the fuck is the money, or what happened. Did you get the money? Because I mean, that only makes sense. I mean, at some point in time, clear the fucking air. Like, be a fucking adult, be a grown up, and clear the fucking air. But I feel like people are going through all these little sneaky ass manipulative methods of trying to figure out what happened. There's other sneaky ass motherfuckers trying to figure out, oh, do you fucking know that this was held from you, or this is what people were doing behind your back. So it's like it's all this little sneaky shit going on around you, but nobody's fucking coming directly to you. It's like motherfuckers would rather go hire a fucking investigator to try to get information instead of fucking coming to you and asking you. But they talking to everybody else around your ass about you instead of fucking coming to you about something, because that's real mature, right? That's real mature to go ask everyone else around the situation about somebody instead of going to the person, as if someone can't speak for themselves. So I want to know what the fuck is, if this is you or somebody else, whoever this is dealing with, what the fuck is, why did these people not come to you and clear the air about, did you get this gift, this inheritance, this home, whatever the fuck this is? Oh, because that was part of the plan, because they planned to sacrifice you to take your shit. That's why. Because they never wanted you to know that they did this shit behind your back. So that's why these stupid ass motherfuckers keep coming around trying to see, do you realize what happened or what is fucking going on? Because they think that they're slick. But guess what? God sees everything. You still got to answer to God, ho. Just know that. Because this is annoying. Because this energy has been coming up for so fucking long. this energy has been coming up. So it's stupid because I don't know if this is shit that keeps reoccurring where people keep getting their fucking inheritance taken, or people keep stealing someone's home, or people keeps fucking redirecting some money. I don't know if a person keeps sending fucking money to the same person, seeing if they're gonna get it, and then this person don't fucking get it. Whoever you're sending the money to ain't fucking got it. Whoever was supposed to get the home, they didn't fucking get it. So I mean, we are so advanced in technology at this point. Like, you know who the fuck got who did it and who fucking stole it at this point. Okay? Or you know who the fucking problem is at this point. And you know what the issue is. And that's the other thing that I'm picking up as well too. Whoever this private investigator is, they know what the fuck the problem is. They know what the real is at this point. And it's like, okay, like, so do something about it now, because you know what the truth is now. Like, there's no need to continue to cower and be a, you know, try to be quiet now. I mean, you did all that fucking work and now you finding out the truth. The truth is not what you initially thought. Now you finding out you was dealing or incorporated or hired by a whole bunch of lying ass bastards, or a whole bunch of lying ass bastards was lying on some other people. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep their ass covered. And they went through lengthy ass measures to do this. But I just kind of feel like, yeah, it's just like people just really wanted to cover their ass, you know, as to why they wanted something and why something shouldn't have went to another individual, or as to how somebody was able to successfully get out of some shit that they tried to put this person in. Because that was the other thing that came up. It's whoever this is who was the intended designated target of being alienated, you were able to overcome the shit that a whole bunch of dusty ass motherfuckers tried to orchestrate and plan to set you up. Okay? And essentially you overcame that. And now these dusty ass motherfucking people got the Grim Reaper on their ass. Okay, period. They got death angel energy all around them. So just pay attention, because you're gonna see the people who getting hit by all types of negative energy and karma. People who didn't want you to know that they played in trying to orchestrate your demise. You're going to see it, because God is always going to make your enemies your footstools. Period. Like, you're going to see it. It's going to be clear as day. So whether these people who blatantly owe you an apology, well, their time is up. Okay, an apology ain't gonna suffice for this. You know, whether they were supposed to get the money back to you, it don't really matter if they do or they don't. You're gonna get the money from them or another form or fashion. So that's just what it is at this point in time. But they had time. They should have never honestly did what they did. And what I did here as well too, whoever the fuck, where this is a situation where you were supposed to get a home and somebody gave that to somebody else, or transferred some shit and made it look like they gave it to you, but they put it in somebody else's fucking account. Well, first of all, you dumb bitches, that shit can be traced, okay? So it clearly didn't go to the fucking person who was supposed to go to. And you already know your time is up when it comes to that. You're gonna get found out. But the other thing is, I heard somebody sign some shit in blood. So whatever the fuck that means, whether it's metaphorical or it's literal, that somebody did some type of fucking ritual and signed some shit in blood, it's too bad, because you can't even give it back at this point. You can't take back what you did. Because whatever you did, you cemented that shit when you did it. So whenever you set that intention, when you felt the need to steal from somebody, okay, when you felt the need to try to set somebody up, when you felt the need to try to sacrifice somebody for your own means and gains of happiness, you sealed that shit. So now you gotta eat that shit that comes with it, because you should have never did that. You should have never did that to somebody who was in a position who really needed something. You took from somebody who needed something when you didn't need that. And or there were people who lied on someone purposely, trying to orchestrate some type of bullshit against somebody where you know that that was not warranted. But it is what it is. Okay, so that is the message that I have for you. Be blessed.